Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for September 16th, 17th, and 18th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, this is the introduction. If you're a first-time viewer, this is the introduction. I have this on all of the videos, but after watching the introduction at least one time, I hope you'll just then go down to the description where you can bypass the intro and go straight to whatever the reading is you want to go to. Now, a lot of people cross-watch by doing the same thing. Anyway, because this is the weekend reading, when I get there, I will be using my Radley Valentine Angel cards, my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. I have pulled in my Doreen and Grant Virtue, the Abundance of Angels, or the Angels Abundance, no, the Abundance of Angels, and I will pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for this main reading, the introduction, I am going to use my Waite Rider Traditional Tarot and my Colette Baron Reed the Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Okay. Anyway, I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself when I'm doing that praying and meditating to higher power, Source, God, Holy Spirit. That's who I call my connection. And I open myself, and whatever the words are that need to come out, they need to come out. Okay, and it's best when I really try not to understand that. That's when I start digging a little bit of a hole, and what did they say when you're digging a hole? Stop digging. Okay, anyway, or when you find yourself in a hole, stop digging. Anyway, so let's go back here now. I am going to go through some of what's going on in the planets per se. Not a whole lot, except we have those 6 planets retrograde. We are feeling that pressure, a lot of that pressure. We have the 2 planets, which is, what is it? It's Venus, which is in Virgo. That's going direct, and Mars in Gemini is going direct also. Now, on the 16th, we have the Sun in Virgo, which is opposing Neptune, which is retrograde in Pisces. They're both at 24 degrees, so they really have a very strong opposition. So think of it as just think of it as 2 sides of a baton in many, many ways. Now, the interesting thing about this, and I kind of see the baton on fire a little bit, and people twirling it and throwing it. Anyway, my mind just went down there. Anyway, with Neptune opposing the Sun, Virgo opposing, this part of Pisces also, it's an interesting energy. There's going to be a lot of vulnerability. There's going to be a lot of sensitivity. There's going to be a lot of caring energy here. However, there is going to also be too much trusting, but at the same time finding things out that maybe we did not want to hear. Again, going back to that Saturn and Aquarius, delusionment. This is one of those times that if the deal seems too good to be true, hey, wait on it. Wait on it, okay? I really, there's some things going on also with Venus, which is in Virgo, Venus, the goddess of love, relationships, in Virgo, which is very, very practical energy. So if there's somebody you want to impress on the romantic side, maybe, do something to impress them as opposed to using your words. So, something to impress me, come and clean my garage. Not too romantic, but very, very practical. But there's other things. So there's other things with Venus, Venus in Virgo, and I think it's going to be also opposing Mars in Gemini. So that in itself, kind of overlaying all of this, there could be some very interesting and very erratic things going on with relationships, erratic things going on with how we are even feeling. Now again, Neptune and Pisces, what I was telling you about with the Sun, that in itself can be very very healing, very loving, very caring, but it can also make us feel very, very insecure. So it's an emotional weekend. It could go either way. It's not necessarily and I know we have Mercury in Libra. It's not necessarily a great time to do contracts. Okay. Again, there's something about, trusting the other person's word But if you have to, make sure you get a lawyer, okay, or whoever it is that you have look over your contracts. I don't do legal advice with this. Anyway, so it just seems like it's going to be an interesting weekend. It's not going to be it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be a bad weekend. It's just going to be a very intensely emotional weekend, and it can go up or down. I told you that there was something with Venus and Mars, but Venus is doing other things with Uranus. Not in a bad place at all, but Uranus is always expect the unexpected. It's just one of those times that it's just going to feel very anticipatory, very, like I said, the expect the unexpected. People are going to be a little more volatile. We're not quite sure good, bad. There's going to be very loving people. There's also going to be people that want to take advantage of the situation. So the other part about it is we are coming closer and closer to, if you're in the northern hemisphere, the autumn equinox. The southern, it would be your spring equinox. But there's also a lot of very spiritual events that are also happening. And this is also a really intense time when the veil between the physical and the metaphysical world gets very, very thin. So we're really entering that time right now. So interesting times as always. Let's see what we've got going here. Let's see. Some people, that veil, I see people crossing the veil, crossing both ways. We'll see. 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards face down. Remember, court cards have dual energies. The pages have, the underlying energy for page is Earth, that is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, money, job, career. The Knight is the fire energies, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, passionate, burning, determined. The Queen has water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional, and just very spiritual. And then the King underlying energy is air, and that is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Very thought-provoking, making plans, thinking things through. Doesn't always mean that they're right, but they do think it through. Okay, let's see what we have here. Anything reversed has stronger energies. First card is... Okay, here we are. Now, we have, this is rods or wands. This is the fire energy. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Very passionate, burning, very determined. This is the 9 of rods, the 9 of wands, the 9 of fire. 9 has a number, and numbers are very important. They can be used for dark energy, but we're using them for the lighter energy. We're basically claiming them for our positive energy. So 9 has a wrap up. It's you've got everything you've done everything you needed to do. Now all you have to do is just pull it together. Just pull it together. With this, the 9 of rods, the 9 of wands, again, everything has been completed. It has been very completed. However, he's gone through a little bit to make sure that he's finished what it is. So there is a little bit of a hardship. There is a little bit of a really working all those hours, just working to get something done. But now that he has gotten it done, he has to stand and protect what it is that he's done. Okay? And he's not necessarily going to back down. He's not going to necessarily give in either. This is taking a stand, and it's very much taking it is protecting your energies. It's also protecting what you've owned. Okay? So here we go. Next card is, now we have that old Hierophant, Major Arcana card. So 5 is about change, positive, negative change. The Hierophant has a very legalistic type of energy to it. At least that's how I look at it. Some readers will say, oh, it's you getting to your higher self. I look at it as more legalistic. These are the rules, whether they make sense or not, whether they are really God-given or not. These are the rules. So the rules are the rules are the rules. Now, it's very, and there is the supporters. Those are the people that will enforce or will make sure that the rules are taken care of. So the Hierophant to me represents the business part of, getting down to business with the spiritual or the legalistic type of energies around. Now, when I see the Hierophant, it kind of reminds me that I am somebody that will say, okay, I acknowledge you. I'm not necessarily acknowledging you. I know you exist, but I think I'm going to go over there. Now, so the Hierophant has an energy that's, again, it's very controlling, and if the rules are the rules are the rules. So it's interesting. Let's see what this next card is for this one. But again, the Hierophant, and with these, I don't know, what does this mean? This has a real strong connection. Let's see what the next one is. The Page of Cups. So interesting with this, though, we have the Page. Page, like I said, underlying energy is our earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. The cup energy is our water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The page is very eager to start. The page is very eager to jump in. A lot of times when we have pages of cups, knights of cups, it has something to do with budding romances, budding relationships. I'm kind of getting this very quizzical energy here. I'm getting this, and again, pages will do whatever needs to be done. They're in many ways, even though they're very young, they are fearless in many ways too. But I'm kind of like getting with this Page of Cups, and so what are we going to do now? Where are we going to go? What is it that we need to do? What is it that we need to know? So there's something here about holding fast. I don't know if this is because this is joined, or if there is a separation between this Hierophant. And the Page of Cups is kind of also like, so what are you going to do? I feel like the Page of Cups is giving personal responsibility to whoever is in this situation or whatever is in the situation. Remember, this is universal energies. And I feel like the Page of Cups are saying, so what are you going to do? Where, so there's always a choice. So there is always a choice. We may not like the outcome of the choices, or we may like the outcome of the choices, but I feel like it's just a very quizzical energy. So, many times we always see that little fish, but today I'm like, or it's almost like, and what am I going to do? What am I going to do with you? What am I going to do with you? So let's see. Let's go on and see what else we might have for the weekend's energies. Let's see. From our Colette Baron. So Holy Spirit, God, Source, Higher Power. What does this all mean? What does this all mean? Again, I do get, the Nine of Rods is always stand strong. Stand strong, and it's also defend your work, defend who you are, defend what you've accomplished, and don't back down. Don't back down. So, and I feel like, this is the guy that I'm always a little bit, and you know this, if you've been following me, I'm like, Hierophant. It's all rules and regulations, and many times rules and regulations that just don't make sense. And there we go. Card is falling out. Okay. This is actually quite a nice card. Excuse me. Here we go. Now I shrink. Anyway, this is the Seven of Earth. Okay. The 7 is a divine number. It is, divine overreach, umbrella type of energy. It is also divine intervention. It can also be divine interference. But it's like intervention, but yet you didn't really want it as much. So that's what interference is about. But again, this is the earth energy, Capricorn and Virgo and Taurus, and all of them have very strong influences this weekend here. The 7 of Earth is like whatever this is going on, you are ready. You're ready to either make that decision. You're ready to stand firm. You're ready to not back down. You're ready with whatever even this legalistic energy is about. Maybe you're going in front of, and again, no legal advice here. Maybe you're going in front of a, I don't know, a court of some sort, and, you have to present your facts. The thing about the Seven of Earth is you're ready, but you also have everything you need to be ready. Now, the Seven of Earth, kind of this is like you've planted your harvest. The weather's great. Just get ready because you're going to harvest your harvest soon, okay? But again, sometimes the Seven of Earth does mean there's a little bit of a delay, but just be patient. Be patient, especially with any of the emotional energies, because I feel like this is just this Neptune and all this Venus stuff, and it just feels like relationships will either come together or be stretched. I feel like people will either be doing the right thing or, they won't. It just feels very polar in many ways, but yet very clearing also. Okay? So, again, that's with my lovely little Saturn in Aquarius. This is always about seeing, the truth versus seeing the illusions. So we might, we will see what we will see. Let me know, please. I love the people that read with me, so let me know what you believe or what you see of this. Let me know who you think the Hierophant is, because, or what kind of energy, I should say, the Hierophant has. Okay? Okay. Anyway. Remember to comment, then do the like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell so you keep me going. Thank you all, and let's start our readings now. Hello, my Virgos, and happy birthday to you. I have two special people in my life that are having birthdays this weekend. So happy birthday to Kathy and Tim. So let's see, and also to all my other wonderful Virgos that are very special to me too. But let's see what we've got going. What does higher power, what does God have to say for this weekend? Like I said, it feels like it's an emotional weekend. We've got so much going on. All of those retrogrades are trying to really dig deep. It's putting some of the pressure on us, but we've been living with that pressure. We've been living with it on and off for quite a while now. So this thing with Neptune opposing the Sun, even though it is in Virgo, this is something that comes about once a year. So it's just kind of a really good cleanse. It's like a juice cleanse, except it's an emotional cleanse. So let's see it. The only thing that I have to say is, again, just really choose who you trust this weekend. It doesn't mean that people are bad, though there are bad people out there. It just means that everybody's going to just be very, very emotional. Okay, let's see. Good and bad. Caring, loving, oh my gosh, my heart breaks for you, let me help. And oh my gosh, my heart breaks for you, I gotta run. Okay, type of energy. Now, this one's reversed. I did do all of my, what do these signs mean? So let's see what we have here for my Virgos. Oh, I did that all in the introduction. First card is, well, I love the Empress. This is the Empress. So this is Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel is the divine messenger. There is a very caring, loving, gentle energy with Gabriel. But do not ever undermine or think, or just don't. Gabriel can kick some butt too. So don't ever think that Gabriel cannot do that. The message can be very strong, and Gabriel can really back up that message. Okay. Anyway. We have a 3. 3 is celebration. It is creativity. It's also the power of 3. Now we are in the waning moon, so this is a great time to relinquish and request. However, we're also in Mercury retrograde, and when we're there, I always feel like it's the universe is trying to give us some balance. The universe is trying to provide for us. Also, it's kind of like the time of the lost choices. Okay, like maybe we had a choice or we had a chance or there was something that we passed up. And I feel like the universe, and this has a lot of feminine energy, Holy Spirit energy, source energy. but again, very creative energy, and it's providing us with some like second chances. So, but we always have a choice. We always have the choice to say, no, we're taking that direction, or we have the choice to say, maybe. Anyway, it's a lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others. So again, there is a lot of take care of yourself this weekend. I do think it is a good time to dream and to dream big. I do think it's a time of second chances. Just again, if you can push off, I talk in the beginning about contracts. That's coming to my mind for you, my Virgos. If it's okay to, and again, I don't want to cost you hundreds of money, hundreds of dollars, or anything like that. But if you can say, well, let me tell you Monday, that might be a good thing to do. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Next card, the Three of Earth. So we have a couple of threes here. We have that Earth energy again, your energy, money, job, career, very much, very much tangible energy. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, and all three of you have some wicked energy, not wicked, but really strong energy going on this weekend. So there is this creative energy happening. Again, I kind of get this. And so here we have a 3-3. And I'm also, all of a sudden, as I'm saying 3-3, you're saying 33, but I'm also seeing 3 sets of ones. So, or would it be? No, I'm saying 1-1-1, 1-1-1. Okay. So that would be, yes. I'm saying 1-1-1, 1-1-1. So there's a lot of one energy with this too. Now, there's a lot of creativity. There is a lot of really getting things in gear, being very active, being very activated energy here. Now, we go to that 3 of Pentacles. I do feel like there's a lot of provision energy with this too. Okay, so something to be provided to you, something that you're going to really be able to work and work it well. Okay. The power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, be a team player. Your next card, this one is reversed. The 8 of Earth. Now this comes after, I did the 7 of Earth in the beginning. That was the Colette Baron Reed, and that was like you've got everything you need, you're ready. This is taking this to the next step. Okay, again, Earth energy. 8 is our unlimited opportunity, unlimited possibility. This is, like I said, the 7 of Pentacles was you're ready, you've got everything prepared. This is taking that next step. This is leading you into possibly a new career, possibly into a new relationship, possibly into a new home. Okay, so there is a lot of this. Again, I'm just going to say, there's going to be, so for you, I do feel that there's going to be a really, an exciting and an exciting emotional weekend, kind of that, oh my gosh, do you think that's true? Oh my gosh, I do feel a positivity here for you, my Virgos. But again, just be aware of your emotions, be aware of how you're looking at things. Is this because, what is the difference between intuition and wishful thinking? Many times you can look at it, the cards, and because of wishful thinking, turn it all around into what it is you want. Now, I have no problem with that because I am a very big believer in putting that out to God, to the source, and saying, this is what I want. I really feel like you need to do that. But, just be careful which is it, intuition or wishful thinking. But the 8 of Earth is like, yeah, this is the next step. This is, this is 7 of Earth, could be you preparing the paper to present. And then the 8 of Earth is you presenting your paper or presenting your project. Okay, skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic. Going back to school. So learning more. 3-3-8. Interesting with that too. Just those threes, I just see 3 sets of, that's what I'm trying to say, 3 sets of ones, kind of, so so I do feel that these are linked together. Now, let's see what we've got going here. Now. Higher power. Okay, that's where it's at. Can't see it. We have a 1. So we do have a 1 again. Or one new beginning, new start. These are chakra systems. Now, a couple of things. Chakra, I like the definition that it's where your source, where your body, spirit, and soul meet. I like the definition where these are your internal batteries, and they need to be recharged. Especially, that's what I do when I'm doing Reiki. But these are your chakra systems. Now, from your base or your root chakra to your heart, and those are, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 chakras. That I consider more of your natural. Your heart, again, your heart, to your crown, which would go from your 4, 5, 6, 7 chakra. That would be more and more your spiritual. So the base chakra is about your sense of security. So there's a lot of, whatever this is, you are building on your sense of security, or maybe you're even looking at your sense of security and trying to figure out better ways to support your sense of security. Now, the base chakra is, so some of this can be fear-based, but some of this can be very confident-based also. A lot of times people feel the base chakra has to do with your childhood, your hopes, your fears, what were you said, what were you told, how were you raised type of energy. A lot of times the base chakra is, as it gets growing and healthier, is because of more self-awareness and self-realization and self-forgiveness too. So something about this, that whatever's going on here, it could be either that it is affecting your security, your sense of who you are, where, I should just say where and how, just do you feel like you can grow, things like that. So it can be affecting it, or you are going after these things in order to create a more secure base. How's that? Okay, let's go to the angels of abundance. Let's see what we have here for my Virgos. So you've got a lot going on, my Virgos, but again, remember the overview. There's going to be a lot of emotional people. You would rather step away from them. You would rather be kind of like, hey, I understand, I appreciate your sensitivity, but can you do it over there? Not in my space. And you know what, my Virgos? That's absolutely okay to do. Don't feel guilty about that. Okay, this is reversed. You're not going to be able to see it as well, but this is about words of abundance. And I don't think you can read this, so I'm going to read this. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerful, positive words. Also describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you attract for yourself and others. Kind of goes with that. You have the power in your words. So your words, keep your words powerful, keep your words strong. I've been talking about that a little bit on my blog, so a little bit, not a lot. I shared with you what I had. So, there is power in your words. And again, I do feel like this is a weekend where second chances, second opportunities. And, maybe this is what you're building on. Anyway, let's see. What crystal or energy for my Virgos do we have here? Fire. Get passionate. Believe in yourself. Passionate, creation, travel, courage. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, my Virgos. Okay, tell me what this means. Give me a comment. Also go there and like, share, subscribe. Click on that bell for notifications. Most importantly, and as always, my Virgos, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.